this video, we take a look at the NSG and India's position in relation to it. What is the NSG and what is India's position inside the NSG? The NSG is a multinational body which aims at reduction of proliferation of nuclear weapons. It is a 48-member body which was established to stop civilian nuclear trade from being used for military purpose. What is the history behind the setting up of the NSG? Why was the NSG set up? The NSG was set up in response to India's first nuclear test in 1974. India's first nuclear test, nicknamed Smiling Buddha, was successfully conducted at Pokhran on May 18, 1974. The Indira Gandhi administration employed less than 75 scientists in this program. The American intelligence community in the Nixon era missed India's preparations for a nuclear weapons test and was caught unawares. A declassified intelligence report made public in 2011 by the U.S. National Security Archive and the American Nuclear Proliferation International History Project shows that America had taken its eye off India as it was caught up with its initiatives with China and the Vietnam War. The second nuclear test, also conducted in Pokhran in 1998, was during the Atal Bihari Vajpayee administration, where the scientific team was led by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who later went on to become the 11th President of India. India not only managed to keep the US in the dark over the Smiling Buddha program, but the Pokhran second tests in 1998, which were again conducted some 25 years later. The Indian nuclear test proved that certain non-weapon specific nuclear technology could be used for developing weapons. Nations that were already signatories to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, or the NPT, felt the need to further limit the export of nuclear equipment and materials of technology. Has India signed the NPT or even the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, or the CTBT? The answer is no. Although the NSG has been open to welcoming new members to its clan, the group has so far opened its doors only to nations that have signed the NPT or the CTBT. India has signed none of the two treaties. Why does India need membership to NSG? The membership of the NSG helps in easing the transfer of technology and raw materials among the participant countries and US firms. So what is India's current position vis-a-vis the NSG? In July 2006, the US Congress amended laws to allow civilian nuclear trade with India. In 2008, the NSG members agreed to grant India a clean waiver from its existing rules that stopped nuclear trade with a country which has not signed the NPT. How has the world reacted to India's NSG membership? The Western countries led by the US supports India's NSG membership. Twice, in November 2010 and January 2015, US President Barack Obama spoke about his country's support to India's participation in the NSG. France and the UK also expressed their support for India's inclusion in the NSG. However, two countries, China and Pakistan, have opposed India's membership bid to the NSG. Pakistan applied for an NSG membership in May 2016. China is trying to get Pakistan an entry into the club. China had initially opposed India's bid to get an NSG membership, saying that India was yet to sign the NPT. Later, China offered a conditional support to India's membership in the NSG. In May 2016, China stated that it might reconsider its stand on India's membership to the NSG following a meeting between the presidents of the two countries, Xi Jinping and Pranab Mukherjee, during the latter's visit to Beijing in May 2016. So if you enjoyed watching our video, please like, comment and subscribe.